Good morning. What's good, my people? What's good, everybody? It's Manchester United morning update and morning views from your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. You know what it is, guys. It's one of those days. It's a Saturday, it's a match day, and we have the Community Shield, guys. Do not forget there's a possible to win a little bit of a cup before the season begins. Started off right. The march is on, guys. Big up to you, GB, coming in. Big up to you. Yes, the march is on to 1,000 subscribers. Big up to you, to Joe Blackman. What's good, my brother? Hi, everyone. If you're here waiting with me, let's show the channel some love and drop a like. Hope you're well, guys. Let's get into the morning updates, guys. I'm going to keep it quick and snappy because you know what? It's a match day and we will be back again in just 2.5 hours to bring you the watch along, guys. So let's go. Let's start it off. Breaking reports coming in right now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is almost at the tip of the cusp, basically, of joining West Ham. Man United in advanced talks with West Ham. And this is the interesting news that is coming out right now. Let's get right into the story. Wan-Bissaka has been on the radar for West Ham for a number of weeks now as Julian Lopetegui seeks to bolster his options in the right-back position. It's believed that the Hammers demonstrated a willingness to meet United's £18 million asking price for Wan-Bissaka, but the transfer was being delayed from getting over the line by the player's demand for a multi-million-pound payoff from United. A report relayed that West Ham had turned their attention to Newcastle's Kieran Trippier as the deal for Wan-Bissaka stalled. It was subsequently suggested that negotiations between United and the Irons had completely collapsed, with Wan-Bissaka's wage expectations proving to be an insurmountable hurdle. However, it appears all these issues have been ironed out and a final agreement between concerned parties is on the horizon. Sky Germany journalist Florian Plettenberg wrote on X, advanced stage in negotiations between Manchester United and West Ham about a permanent deal of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Both clubs are in contact, now want to finalize the deal today, and they will. Medical is planned for the next 3 days. Verbal agreement between West Ham and Wan-Bissaka is done. Personal terms are all agreed as revealed on August 1st. He can sign a contract until 2030. Done deal very soon. Guys, look at the tweet here from Florian Plettenberg, and he's telling you that both clubs are ready to do this deal. What has been reported is that Aaron Wan-Bissaka will receive a payout somewhere in the region of £3 million from Manchester United, and he will be leaving. His Old Trafford exit is almost certain to pave the way for the United swoop. And guys, let's move right along because there's another talking point, and it's Victor Lindelof, who's attracting a lot of serious interest from Saudi Arabia. He is also said to be in talks with Manchester United over a payout deal for the remaining of his contract so he can make that move possible. Is this why we have been linked with another one of these defenders on a free, guys? Is this why we have been linked with Mario Hermoso? Is he going to come in to replace Victor Lindelof, guys? It's very interesting, this deal with Mario Hermoso, because he's asking for 99k per week. I don't think that's a bad fee for his experience and his ability. He was a definite starter at Atletico Madrid last season. He played a lot of games in the Champions League. He was one of their crucial defenders. I think he's left-footed. He comes in with good ability on the ball, very, very strong ability in the air, very combative, composed defender that knows how to play a high line. What are your thoughts in the comments, guys? These three updates are very breaking because they're all tied together. Now Aaron Wan-Bissaka is set to leave with his medical possibly booked for the next few days. Let's see how it goes because these are the reports coming out not only from Florian Plettenberg but also from none other than the GOAT, Fabrizio Romano. Big up to you, GB and Joe. What are your thoughts? Big up to you. It seems like they could be leaving today, RD United. What we're hearing is that Wan-Bissaka's deal has been agreed. The stumbling block has been overcome, and it's big movements, guys. Manchester United, I have been saying this for the last few weeks. Maybe, just maybe, these guys have made a plan to accept a loss this season in an effort to aggressively rebolster the squad. And we are seeing this with the decision they have made to pay Aaron Wan-Bissaka off to get deals over the line. I'm not going to be worried, guys. It's already reported that he actually has agreed personal terms with West Ham. United and West Ham have agreed verbally the deal is set to be around £18 million, with Wan-Bissaka receiving £3 million from Manchester United to make the move possible. And the same report is going for Lindelof. Lindelof has getting serious interest. Man United want to move him on, but they're currently locked in discussions for a payoff for what he is owed. Now, Mario Hermoso, guys, he is a former Atletico player. He's a centre-back. He's 29 years old. He's probably going to come in to do a job. I can see this being a very, very possible deal, likely to have a here we go. Maybe the moment Wan-Bissaka is actually confirmed to West Ham. Yeah, bro. If we can get these guys in by Monday, I mean, I'm not expecting them to start versus Fulham, but definitely we'll be seeing them starting in the following match weeks, and that will be very crucial because, I don't think we are going to be run over by Fulham. I think we're going to actually dominate Fulham in the game and win that game, but at the same time, we need to bolster the squad and we need to have these players come in so we can play the style of play we want to play. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with Mario Hermoso. Big up to you, Konda F. Shaku. Hope you're good, my brother. There's been reports that this deal is very much likely to happen as well. Let's keep it moving with some more updates. And we're moving to Nusem Asrari, guys, and Matthias de Ligt, because what is happening is there are reports that state the moment that Aaron Wan-Bissaka walks out the door, the bid for Mazraoui and de Ligt will go in simultaneously, thereby allowing these players to come in, do their medicals while United complete their deals. It has been reported by Florian Plettenberg, Christian Falk, as well as Fabrizio Romano, that these players will certainly be Manchester United players by the end of the transfer window. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. United have felt the pressure big time. The Ineos chiefs of executives have all probably been in discussions this whole week. It's been a disappointing, pause to the transfer window in the last few weeks for United, but they have now ramped up their expectations, ramped up their aggressive negotiations, and they're planning to do a 4-person signing. Guten Morgen to you, Stephanie, as well. Wie geht's es dir? Alles gut? Hope you're well, Steph. Big up to you guys coming in. Casimir, what is up? Yeah, Man United are looking to cook big time. And this is not the only reports coming in. There's also reports that Man United have launched an aggressive campaign to sign Ferdi Kadioglu. And there's reports coming in that he could possibly be signed today or over the next coming 48 to 72 hours. Guys, there's lots of reports coming out about this guy, not just from the people's person, but also from Florian Plettenberg as well, reporting from Sky Germany last night, late hours, saying that United haven't made serious inquiries about this player. They are ready to launch a bid for him. They are just making sure that they get the bid right so that the bid is accepted. They don't want to have any more delays. There's all sorts of rumors coming out about Manchester United in the coming days. The market is said to be busy, as United is going to get ready to do a lot of deals. Moving on from Fodioglu and the defense, guys, let's get into the midfield because, as you know, it's one of our biggest weaknesses from last season. And to be fair, we need to get some deals done in this department. It's most important for our season. Games are won and lost in the midfield, guys. And our midfield last season was decent, but it's nowhere near what we need it to be, what it should be to represent Manchester United. So let's talk about Sander Berg. You know what I mean? I have to apologize. You know what I mean? I've been calling him Sander Berger because the E at the end is an A in German language. So for me, I've been saying Sander Berger. But at the same time, the guy named is Sander Berg. Big up to you, Nero, coming in. Abdul Rahman Odrago, I am agreeing with you 100%. The problem is we're going to have to pay him off somewhere in the region of £7 million. I'm not sure if Manchester United is going to do all those payoffs unless a good deal enough comes in for Maguire. Let's see how it goes. Ferdy isn't better than Amas or Murray. Let's stop wasting money on transfers when we have an academy prospects with much bigger potential. And, Brendan, I 100% agree with you because I already said it myself many times. We should be starting Amas and the fans will back him because we know he is young. It's just like we backed Kobe last season. And he will make it. He's a very, very talented youngster. He has shown a lot of composure And I think he improved from game to game this preseason and showing a progression in his maturity of play throughout each game going forward. So it's one of those things, you know, for me, 15 million be fine for me. Irfan Devru is coming in. United must take the knock with Maguire. Whatever it takes, get rid of him. Keeping Maguire does more damages. I won't disagree with you, bro. I hope you're having a good morning to start your day. Today is match day, my bro. So if you're going to be around, we're doing a watch along. It's beginning at 3:15 BST. So you know, come in, smash a like, subscribe. Let's enjoy the game together. Let's hear your opinions on the game. You know what I mean? I think I'm getting gassed for this afternoon, just like you, Nero. But let's get more into the story about Sanderberger, right? And the report is coming in from the CEO of Burnley, and he's claiming that he wants nothing less than £30 million for the midfield talent. Now, some of us might not agree on having Sanderberg come in the club. I am thinking there are better options like Anton Stack. If we have to go cheap, I would probably go from him for mine. I think Brendan would agree with me as well. But there's also different things. The scouting department has been in control recently, so in my honest opinion, let's just trust them. I always said that our scouts was top-notch scouting. The problem was always the people above them who were not listening to their advice. So I can't go back on my word now. But let's get more into this article. Right, the Norwegian target for the Premier League Giants just a year after moving to Turf Moor. Sanderberger has been a hot topic of conversation this summer following Burnley's relegation back to the Championship. After just one season in the Premier League, the 26-year-old moved to Turf Moor last August from Sheffield United. After the Clarets romped to the second division title in 22-23, winning the league by 10 points over Berg's former club. However, Burnley finished 19th in the Premier League last year and now find themselves back in the Championship, at this time under the guidance of Scott Parker. The club made 15 signings last summer and have already had 7 new faces through the door, including Mike Tresor, who signed a permanent contract after spending 23-24 on loan in a deal worth a reported £16 million. Nevertheless, the shoe is now on the foot of Parker's side, who will have to try and keep their key player Berg away from the move to Manchester United, with Darmstadt sharing that the two parties have held initial talks. You know what I mean? So in my honest opinion, guys, if the guy comes in, if Man United is willing to pay the £30 million, in one instance, I can't be mad at it, but in one instance, I wish we would pay something less. But moving on to a little bit more exciting news, guys, and the deal, as reported, is still on. Fabrizio retweeted last night with a Hail Mary. Man United is still locked in talks for tireless midfielder Manuel Ugarte, and the talks are positive. And that was the night news that I was waiting for, people, because I've been telling you guys there is still a slight possibility we can get him on a loan with an option to buy, and that is going to change the game for Man United. Now, if we get him on a loan with an option or an obligation to buy, of course, we're going to have to pay down a slight fee. But at the same time, guys, it means we get in quite a talent that suits the way we want to play going forward. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. I see Stephanie Griffith is saying New Look United. Big up to you, Abdullah Owan, as well. You know, this channel is on. Smash the like, guys. Here we go. The road to 1K. Let's get it lit right now. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. I have to say it again. I've just hit 700 subscribers, and I'm on the road to 1K. Let's keep the march on, just like we march like Reds. Glory, glory, Manchester United, and let's keep it going. Big up to you, my bro. I hope I will have a good weekend as well here with everyone present. Everyone is going to be here as well. Brendan is always here. You know, he's even provided me with some good stat options as well. What a great guy he is. I agree. I also feel from what I'm seeing that Berger will take too many risks. That might be an interesting one. How do you subscribe to the channel? I'll drop the link in the comments for you, but there's also links in the description. I don't think I've been able to activate the link, the clickable links yet, but I can certainly drop the link in the comments for you guys. 1 second, let me just get this done for him. Boom. Right. I'm dropping the link in the comments for you, Irfan, and it's in the comments. You can get it there. I'll highlight it for you on the screen so you can check it out right there. Smash a like and subscribe. share it around. Thank you so much, bro. Big up. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Richard Hawkins. And you know, what are you guys thinking about this? I always said that, GB, and I know you always agreed. Man United was always making Manuel Ugarte our priority for our midfield signings this summer. And I'm going to be very gassed when we sign this guy because we need someone to just put fear in the opposing midfielders so they are terrified of attempting to run through our midfield in the future. And I think this guy is going to be just the badger that we need. Big up to you, Casimir, my bro. Thanks so much, guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love Berg. Ready, eat, just joke. Big up, big up. Let's get on to some other interesting news coming in right now. This one's a kind of a loop-de-loop, guys. I'm not too sure how you guys feel about this. Now, we've all heard the reports. There's been a lot of reports coming in about this guy all summer. Of course, we've made 2 bids previously that were rejected by Everton for this guy, and we're talking about Jared Branthwaite. Guys, what are your thoughts in this? You know, let me know what you're thinking. Do you think this is something United should do? Should we really go back in with a 3rd bid for this player? There are reports coming in that Manchester United might be willing to launch a 50 million bid plus 5 million in add-ons and drop it on the table of Everton in the final week of the window to see what they do. Are you agreeable? Would you want to have Branthwaite in for 50 million plus 5 in add-ons? I'm not too sure about that. I would like to see him for 1 more season, guys, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. You know, I think it might do us a little bit of a justice, you know, to drop a 40 million pound bid plus 5 on the table for Gonzalo Inacio as well. Maybe we can do 2 of those bids and see which one bites first, because they're both left-footed center-backs. They both are very physical. They're both in the top echelon of performance stats in terms of ball progression, pace, aerial duels, as well as defensive duels won this season. So in my honest opinion, guys, you know, we can do this deal. If we do the deal, I'm not going to be mad. But at the end of the day, we definitely need to bolster our defenses, because if we lose Lindelof, it would have been a loss of Lindelof, Willy Kwambala, and Rafael Varane. So definitely De Ligt and Euro would not be just enough. So we definitely should be signing Hermoso as well, and maybe 1 more. You know, maybe we can do the deal for Jared Branthwaite. Maybe it could be a structured plan. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to be keeping you guys updated on this. Big up to you. Big up to you, Irfan. Thanks so much for your comment. I like this channel. You're not opinionated like other fan channels. Like, I mean, I'm not too sure about Goldbridge. He has his opinions, but he's been doing this for a decade, bro. So I don't know if I'm really the right person to make, you know. But I could understand where you're coming from. You allow the fans to participate. You give quick reviews and read people. 100%, bro. I try my best. It's kind of difficult because, you know, especially when there's plenty of you guys in. I'm still getting used to having lots of people in the comments. But I will keep doing my best and trying to read everything. Yeah, Manchester is red forever. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that this deal is basically verbally done in most circumstances. As you know, the problem really was United having to pay Wan-Bissaka off for the contract that they gave him. And we have already agreed a fee in principle, which is reportedly £3 million. West Ham have agreed the asking price of £18 million. They have agreed personal contract terms with the player. So I don't see why we won't be getting a here we go today. Now, Irfan, in my honest opinion, if we get Hermoso, I won't say we need Branthwaite, but I'd rather be safe and sorry. I won't say he's my first choice. I would prefer to get someone like Giorgio Scalvini or maybe Gonzalo Ignacio. One of the 2 would do fine for me because they can play right or left center back between both of them. So I think that's also an option. I would also be looking at a young player. I don't know if you guys might know about this player, but I've been talking about him in our January transfer window, and his name is Mikayi Faye, and he comes from I think it's Senegal. He played in the AFCON. He plays also for Barcelona, and he's a very, 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 very interesting talent. There's been some reports that Rennes is offering Barcelona a deal to bring him in for somewhere in the region of 9 million euros with a sell-on clause. He's a very, very talented youngster. I'll just bring it to the stage so you guys to see what he looked like. And this is the guy that I'm talking about, young Mikhail Fai. But this was a picture taken a while ago. He's 6'1" actually, so he's not really the shortest guy on the planet at the end of the day. You know, he's a very, very talented youngster. He's both-footed. He can play left back as well as left center back. He has dominated that position in the AFCON for Senegal, and he has played very, very well. Now, he has been reported as being sought after by many clubs in France. And, maybe we could get a one-step in on these clubs. Maybe we sign him from Barcelona for £9 million and give them a sell-on clause, but we break the sell-on clause when he starts performing well. You know what I mean? There's also some reports that Berg is close to Man United. I think the problem with the Berg deal is going to be how we arrange that 30 million asking price for Burnley and how we meet them in the middle. You know what I mean? Going on to some kind of interesting news as well, guys. I just wanted to bring this to the table because, as you know, we report what's happening out there, and I don't know if this might be concerning to you as this is concerning to me, but it's said that Real Madrid is planning a 2025 move for Diego Dallo. Guys, what are your thoughts on that? Usan Diomande, didn't he sign? I think he signed, bro. Almac, I think he signed for another team in the transfer window. Let me just double check. I think Diamade, I think he signed for a team. Oh no, he's still there. He's still at Sporting. He's still at Sporting, yo. I'll bring it up one time so you guys can check him out. Boom. Boom. I'll bring it up in a few seconds, bro. But yeah, Usaman Diamade is an interesting centre back. I thought he was sold to a different club already this summer. This guy is very, very good. Young, talented, strong. But guys, answer me with this. What do you think about, Real Madrid looking to get our Diego Dallo? What are your thoughts? Yeah, fair comment around Brandweight. I hear you. 100%, bro. De Jong, will he join? I don't know, bro. This deal is complicated for me. You know what I mean? With the thing for me, what's interesting is the initial price that we've been hearing, somewhere in the region of 35 to 40 million pounds. I think that equivocates to somewhere in the region of 55 million euros. And I think Barcelona has set an asking price of somewhere between 60 million plus added bonuses. So for me, if we have to go above 40 million pounds, I will not do the deal. But at the same time, when I did some research on his current wages, guys, it is said that he's on 600k per week in euros, but that's only because his wages were tripled, so he can be recouping funds that he was not paid during the COVID period. So his actual wages are somewhere in the region of 235,000 euros per week. If you convert that into pounds, guys, it's somewhere between 179k to 189k per week. And I don't think that's too big of a deal to pay a player like that. And if we could get him on those wages for 35 to 40 million pounds, I wouldn't mind the deal, to be fair. You know what I mean? I think it would be cheap and it would beat paying, I don't know. I would say it would be a better option than going for Sanderberg, but I definitely still want to get Ugarte, if that answers your question, bro. Me, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, broski, but I live in Germany. Yeah, sell if the bid is very high. Big up, Brendan. AWB has agreed to leave. Was the thing about him wanting money made up? No, Yali. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has got a 3 million payoff from Manchester United, so he can leave. He was actually waiting on that payoff for his wage, for his salary. We offered him a contract, and in the contract, if he goes into a final year, and is sold, he has to be paid off for that final year. It's the same contract that we have with Victor Lindelof, as well as quite a few other players, even Harry Maguire. So that's where our problem has been. Oh, Finn. Finn. Or Urfa. Bro, I'm sorry. Urfa. Okay, big up, bro. Big up, bro. Thanks. Sorry about that. Real Madrid want Dalot. We can't do anything. No, man, I don't think so. Dalot loves Manchester United, bro. I don't think so. I think he will stay. You know what I mean? He ain't going nowhere, 100%. Good morning to you, Okasun Sheriff. United should forget about Branthwaite and get De Ligt and Mazraoui done. Well, the deal for Mazraoui and De Ligt is said to be getting done. You know what I mean? There are many reports coming out in Germany that says that both players will certainly be Manchester United players. By the end of the window, there's no ifs about it. It's a matter of when will they sign for Manchester United. So I think it's going to be interesting. But yo, the picture that's disappeared for Ousmane Diamade. All right, cool. Let's check this out one time. All right, let's check out Ousmane Diamade, guys, as suggested by Almac. Is a player that I pretty much like as well. I would take him at Manchester United in a heartbeat. And to be honest, guys, I think everyone else would. If you look at the type of player that he is at Sporting Lisbon, you know what I mean? He is tall, he is fast, he is strong, he is very, very good on the ball. You know what I mean? He's both-footed as well, so I believe he should be able to play anywhere at the center-back stage. He can even play right back or left back if needed, and I think it would be interesting. He's rated at somewhere in the region of 50 to 60 million euros. So this is a deal we could get done for somewhere in the region of 35 to 40 million pounds as well. You know, why don't we make an offer of that for this guy rather than paying 50 plus 5 for Branthwaite? I believe he's 23 years old, so he's not much older, but by a year. Let's get into some news about this. Manchester United are not currently active in contact with Sporting CP for defender Ousmane Diamade, despite recent reports suggesting a bid was being prepared. Talks are not currently taking place between the club and the defender, who has been linked with a move away from Portugal in the last number of months. It's rumored interest from clubs like Arsenal and Newcastle United. Diamade has a release clause of around, 80 million euros. Well, I don't think that's good. We're going to go in for this guy, bro. But recent reports have suggested that United are in line to try and sign the defender for a cheaper fee. We understand that to be extremely unlikely at present, with no active conversations currently taking place between both parties. Wow, that's interesting. Boom, that guy. 80 million euros. No, I was hearing reports of 45 to 50 million euros, bro. This is crazy. 80 million. What is this? This United tax is crazy, guys. Sporting's Ivorian defender Ousmane Diamade. Right, United and Diamade not a hot topic. Conversations have happened in the past between the two, but this is a common situation between a club and one of the most highly rated defenders in Europe. Diamade has gained prominence since signing for Sporting from Danish club Midtjylland, and regardless of what happens this summer, he is set to make a Portuguese side a large amount of money when he eventually does leave the club. United have been linked with the centre-back partner of Diamade, Gonçalo Ignacio, and Fabrizio Romano has reported that the club have been scouting the Portuguese defender in recent months along with Liverpool. The Reds are absolutely aware of Diamade, but there has been nothing since previous talks or currently. The Ivorian has dreams of winning the Champions League, and his favourite players are Manchester United legend. But there is not currently a large chance he joins the side from Old Trafford this summer. At present, as reports by numerous outlets, including the United Muppetiers, it's Jared Branthwaite is the current, top target. But guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you for that suggestion, Almac. I think it's going to be interesting. Yeah, no one should be untouchable. I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? We should stay away from FDJ. Let Barcelona suffer. This will teach players that the grass is not always greener on the other side. I do agree with that comment. However, I think a lot of fans have a misinterpretation of what happened with us and Frankie de Jong. And I could just say that from my interpretation, Barcelona owed him 18 million euros because of wages he was not paid. And I think that if Barcelona was not willing to pay him the 18 million euros, there is no way he would be leaving for Manchester United, even if we were offering somewhere in the region of 400k per week is what was reported. I think that it would be remiss of me to say that he should have left Barcelona for United, even as a United fan and as much as I wanted him to join, because anyone losing 60 million because they have a loyalty clause in their contract saying that they wanted to leave would make that clause null and void. So in a way, I still too feel hard done that he didn't choose United, but at the same time, I won't really blame him because that's his livelihood at the end of the day. You prefer Ignacio and big up to you, Royden Frost. Yeah, of course, I prefer Ignacio as well. You know, I would have liked us to get Giorgio Scalvini, but unlucky for us, he got injured right before the Euros and is now in rehabilitation. There might be some hope coming into the last week of the window. I know United had scouted him heavily, and he probably would have been, if not our second signing, because I think if it wasn't Branthwaite, it would have been Giorgio Scalvini, but he got injured, and that threw him off the line. And then now we signed Lenny Yoro. So let's see how it goes. But this guy is a gem. I would have liked to get him. I think everyone calls, Giorgio calls this guy from Arsenal now, Calafiori, the Maldini. Well, I think this guy is really the Maldini, in my honest opinion. Big up to you, bro. Good to know. Good to know. If you're ever around, give me a shout. We'll have a pint, bro. It's all good. It's all good. De Jong, final. Yeah, we don't want him. No to De Jong, says Angie, MUFC fan. Big up to you, Angie, for coming in as well. Hope you're well. The interesting thing about Dalot is that a few seasons ago, fans considered him dead also to be dead wood. Yeah, I never really considered him dead wood. I always thought that he had the talent. I watched him even when he was at AC Milan that season, when he went on loan, and he really tore it up in the Italian league. So I think, it's progression from strength to strength, a slow progression for Diogo Dalot over the last few years, but progression nevertheless. I think now and this season, he, like most players, they all have levels to go up, and we might see some of the best performances from some of these players that we have seen yet. And I hope that that is the case this season. FDJ has been injured since March. The physio is already busy. Big up. Big up to the legends. Thank you, and we appreciate all of you for joining us this morning. 700 subscribers today. Hopefully the push is on to 1K. Would like to get there by the opening kickoff versus Fulham. If I could do that this week, it would be out of this world. Guys, and we'll thank you in advance for all the support you have been giving. All of you in the chat, those of you watching, those of you who are not watching live, who are coming in late, thank you so much for all the support you've been showing this channel and myself. And I hope to bring you more and better content going forward. I'm planning to do some scouting reports on young talents from 17 to 22 years old over the major conferences in world football, and just drop them in twice a week so you guys could, get some notice on some talents that you might have seen or might not have heard about from various countries. Try to give them all a shine as well. As we head into World Cup qualification, I think is the only thing I can do. You know what I mean? Make things interesting. But definitely we'll be covering the under-18 season this season for Manchester United, as well as the women's team performances as well. Let me just double check to see if there's other reports coming in, because I know there might be a Here We Go coming soon. And I was hoping when I went live that we would have had the Here We Go for Wan-Bissaka so we could all celebrate it together. But it's going to be one thing to see. Just now, 1 second. What? Yeah, there's nothing new, guys. Everything that I've just reported to you. The only other thing I can give you guys is some little breaking information about the Community Shield. I talked about it last night in my match preview, but I don't know if a lot of you saw it. But what I can say is that I'm happy for this. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing him doing very, very well, as injuries and lack of signings in the left back position has given Harry Amas his chance to start versus Man City. Big up to you, Richard. I'll catch you later, bro. 18 likes, 44 watching, guys. Could you get me to 30 likes before the stream ends? I have 5 minutes before I end the stream. Can you get me to 30 likes, guys? Please, it would be amazing. It would certainly help the channel grow immensely. You know what I mean? And guys, back to Harry Amas. He's going to be given a chance this season to earn serious minutes. I've been telling you all summer long, there have been 7 youngsters from the United Academy that have been promoted. 4 of them were confirmed. And I will repeat, these 4 are Ethan Wheatley, confirmed as our third choice striker. Harry Amas, confirmed as our left back option. Toby Collier has also been confirmed as a midfield squad rotational player this season. And none other than Habib Oganai There's also reports coming in that they're considering promoting the youngster who has shown a lot of performance in the preseason as well. And I'm talking about I just forgot his name. Maxi Oyedele, guys. So Maxi Oyedele might be getting his chance to supplement our midfield, and he might be also playing in defense this season, 1 or 2 games. Let's see how it goes. But these are the 5 that are at the forefront right now: Habib Ogunai, Maxi Oyedele, Ethan Wheatley, Harry Amas, and Toby Collier. I think Toby Collier will have a breakout season, and I know there's been a lot of hype about Chido Obi Martin, but guys, do not sleep on Ethan Wheatley. That youngster is a beast. He's a hungry young striker that has a brilliant variety of finishes. He's very, very high energy, a high work ethic, got a lot of skill on the ball, a very good first touch, and I think when he gets rid of those nerves, he will open some scoring for the team. So look forward to him this season, guys. Big up to all of you joining me. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. Please have a word with YT changing YouTube channel mods, red, not blue, especially today. I will definitely send them some support messages about that. That is crazy. We should get the mods red today for Manchester United. Big up. 36 watching, only 18 likes. Come on, guys, smash those like buttons. I've gained more insight regarding United players are interested in, and you are covering the transfer market and stories well. I know other platforms adore Ornstein and Goldfinch, but you are different. 100%, bro. Like, you know what? I think you have to always look at all the news that is coming around, not just the ones from the most popular or said to be only tier 1, because there are lots of different, insights and different perspectives on everything, whether it be the player performances, the coaching, the scouting, who we are looking at, what type of young player we might need in the squad. Everybody, even all us fans, have different opinions. You know what I mean? We all think differently about how Manchester United, is to us. At the end of the day, what I can say about all the fans, that we are one thing in common, and that we all want United to win, to be their best, and to always remain supreme in the top pinnacle of football. So with that, we are all the same, and we could all be friends and all be, like one big healthy family community, because at the end of the day, we all love Manchester United. Make sure and follow, guys. Smash those likes. Don't forget to subscribe and share it around, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get in all the comments. Big up to you. Wheatley disappoints me. Probably didn't adapt to the first team like a duck in water compared to Garnacho. Yeah, I think Wheatley was a little bit nervous during preseason. You know what I mean? There's a lot on, he has a lot of high expectations for himself. He probably heard the reports of Chido Obi Martin before we did. So that's something that may have been also bothering. But you know what? The youngster has a strong mentality. And I'm telling you, I watched him for the last 2 seasons. He will find his way, guys. Just give him 3 games. Give him 30 minutes, 3 games. He gets in total minutes, 30 minutes in 3 games. He will start scoring goals. Trust me, guys. He's very, very good. Yeah, we are going for Mario Hermoso. It's looking like the deal is in advanced talks right now. It could be done. He only wants 99K per week. I think Manchester United is willing to do that deal. It's going to be somewhere in the region of a 2 to 3 year deal because he's 29 years old. I expect him to offer like maybe 2 to 3 years left. He can play the high line. He's very, very tall, left-footed as well, great in the air and great on the ball. So that's going to be a very good deal that we could do. You know what I mean? There's also the deals coming in. Look out for Here We Go for Wan-Bissaka to West Ham today, guys. And with that being said, there could be a Here We Go for Matthias de Ligt as well as Nusa Mazraoui today on the offering. Once the Aaron Wan-Bissaka deal is done, I think it's going to be a snowball effect on the other deals that we're doing. As you know, we've reignited our aggression in talks with Ugarte. That deal is said to be advancing as well. Very positive, said by from Fabrizio Romano. And Florian Plettenberg is also reporting that, we're in for possibly a third bid, for Jared Branthwaite, which I think a lot of fans may not be liking. So there's about 4 players to be coming into the squad, and we could be expecting their arrivals sometime early next week. Guys, glory, glory, Manchester United. Please keep smashing those likes. Share the channel around. It helps the channel grow immensely. Get your score predictions in. I'm going with a 3-2 Manchester United. I'm sticking to that. I think Xerxes will score. I think he will get an assist. And I think Bruno is going to bang the winner. And that's my honest opinion. What are your thoughts? The season is beginning and it looks like last season. Not so much, guys. I think we created a lot of chances in preseason without some of our main midfielders and players in the squad, like Bruno and Kobe Manu, which we weren't able to do last season. So I think that's, some positives that we could take from the squad. We're seeing the emergence of some young talent coming through, like Toby Collier and Harry Amas, to be fair. So, and even Maxi Oyedele. I think some of these talents coming through might prove to help us going through the season, as we have Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, and as well as the Premier League to play. There's going to be lots of games. You're going to need to rotate a lot of players. You know what I mean, guys? So big up to you guys coming in. Let me just check through to see your score predictions. I've been seeing some score predictions coming in. Big up to you, Kema Kimbo. Hope you're well, my bro. Big up to Courtney French as well. Let's check some of these score predictions that you guys have been saying. All right, let me just double check. Okay, so 3-1 United for Joe Blackman coming in. Big up to you with that, my brother. Angie MUFC is coming in with a 3-2 win. Let's see if that score prediction holds water. Irfan Devro is coming in with a 3-1 United today. Bro, I like that 3-0, that 3 score line, because you want to know something? I think United is going to score some goals. Big up to everyone coming in. Get your score predictions in so I could read them out. Yeah, Almac, I don't know. I've been watching this youngster for like almost 4 years now, and he has so much talent and ability, but sometimes I feel like his nerves, I don't know if it's the nerves or what that got the better of him, but for what I've been seeing in the last few games of last season and this preseason, he has been getting over that hurdle. And the moment he overcomes it completely, he's going to explode. I think he's very, very talented as well. Big up to you, Chibex. Good vibes, bro. Yeah, I gave some news about Homerso, guys. If you want, I also gave the news about Anthony last night, guys. I hope that the fan base could, just take a deep breath on this guy. Give him the season. He's already having to fight his way back in the team. Let's not have him fight the fan base as well. You know what I mean? The guy has said a lot on social media, and all of what he said is all of what we've been criticizing him about. He's been saying that he will work hard with his right foot. He will work on it, get more assists, cross more balls. He will try to score more goals, try to supply and be more of a team player. He will not try to let his emotions overcome him this season. All he asks is for everyone to give him some support this season as he fights his way back into the squad and hopes to earn your trust once again as a United player. So guys, this season, maybe we can just, No, bro, I actually have to go pick up some stuff, so I have to run and pick up some stuff that I would be needing as well. I ordered some stuff, I'll tell you guys, I have some of my friends, their birthdays are coming up this week, so I had to order their gifts, so I have to go collect that and wrap it right before I get on live. You know what I mean? But I definitely will be back, guys. I'll be back in 2 hours exactly. I will be live, and you will have joined by a lot of other fans who probably aren't waking up yet because they are probably in the West right now or not waking up, or some of them who might be out shopping, doing things that they might be doing. But we're all wearing our Man United kits today because we're going to win the Community Shield today. So don't forget that, guys. I said it. We're going to win. Yeah, Joe. I can't wait for the game. Oh, Joe. Yesterday I did mention it in the group, but no one replied, bro. So let me know what you guys want to do. Maybe if you have time, shoot KG a message and see what he says, bro, because I think that would be quicker. Because if he can get it done, it would be so much easier, bro, because then we could all probably sit in the same section. You know what I mean? Let's see how it works out, broski. Big up to you guys. This season is what Joe Blackman has been saying all the time. This season, we tell all the other teams in the league to move. You know what I mean? It's the Man United movement, 100%. Irfan, I'll drop one for you, bro. When I get to when you come back to the stream later, I have to go on YouTube to do that, bro. When you come back for the stream later, bro, I will have the YouTube open and I will drop the spanner for you, bro. So big up. Don't worry, it'll be here. Once you arrive in it, once I see your comment pop up in the stream, the next comment it will turn blue. Big up to you, bro. Chibex is coming in with a 2-1 United. Eric Drewer is saying celebration for a Xerxes goal, 100%. I think he's gonna bang today. Oh, Kema Kimbo is coming in. United 4-2 City. Oh, big up there. That's a big scoreline. That would be a statement I think the whole league would stand up and look at if we was to do it. Let Anthony back. Let's back Anthony. He's one of us 100%. Don't worry about Joe. Joe is just encouraging everyone. Big up to you. It's encouraging to hear an athlete setting himself a target to improve. Yeah, give him some support. Big up to you, Mental Ball Game, bro. You know, I've been missing you joining my streams. You got to come in back this season. I'm excited to have the season start so you could come back in and give some good vibes, bro. Guys, if you ever, worry about mental health and stuff like that, and, you ever feel like you want to anonymously talk about it, Mental Ball Game has a stream for anonymous callers to call in and just talk about the stuff that they're dealing with mentally. I don't know if you guys might be interested in that, but, check him out. He's a good friend of mine, genuine guy, you know what I mean? He's always one of us, and he's always here. He just hasn't been during the summer, probably on vacation and working, but he will be back on the kickoff for Fulham and join us once again. We might be changing the game we attend. What? Okay, well, let me know. Let me know. Keep me updated, bro, because I'm on that. You know what I mean? We'll be there. Sancho likes. Yo, mental. That's mental, bro. 7-0. If that happens, bro, I'm making a jersey saying 7 to the 115. Big up. Big up, guys. I'll catch you guys later. It's been a pleasure interacting with you guys this morning. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. I will be back. Oh, Mental, drop your link in the comments, bro. Drop your link so Irfan could get it and the guys could come and support you as well. And I will be back later on, guys. This is a Mental comment by Mental Ball Game. 7-0 United. If it happens, bro, no one can talk to me this season, bro. The rivals, be scared. Be very afraid. Guys, I'm also having a new stream coming out. So if you know some rival fans that do their streaming, point them in my direction on Wednesdays. There will be bragging rights to be had. Everyone, have a great day. I will be back in 2 hours to join you live for the watch party. I will have some guys with me as well, and we will be here. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, stay safe and enjoy it, guys. It's Saturday. The weather is great. Manchester United plays today. It's match day, folks. Oh.